but there's only space for one winner. And that's what we're about to uncover. Fnatic over on the CT side of things, not going to throw any surprises in with their side selection. The wonderful folks over at Betway still have this edge the way of Na'Vi. So let's see if Fnatic can beat the odds as we head into this pistol round.
Straight into the apartments with this double setup as well. Na'Vi, similar buy as to usual. Couple of PT50s and okay, there's a good start. Simple takes down Twist at the top of the banana and Zeus will follow up with 2 immediate kills and more info up towards the apartments. We might see Na'Vi just burst a bomb site, but they don't need to because Fnatic are feeding the fire kill after kill as these CTs get aggressive. 2 of them left. Roland does catch Edward with his side turn, but that's not going to be a worry when Na'Vi are already inside of this B bomb site.
Yeah, right, with this bomb already going down, you're really hoping that Brolin and Crims can do a godly amount of work. And, well, they will deal with Flamey. Might even catch Zeus as he attempts to go aggressive, but it's only Crims left standing. And Zeus has his running shoes on. Electronic's got his aiming hat on, I guess would be the equivalent, and he'll shut him down. And that's Na'Vi finding the pistol over on the T side. A chance now to get off to a good start. And that's kind of much needed if you're Na'Vi, right? Your T side on Overpass looked very, very flat, to say the least. But it's the first step in quelling the beast that is Fnatic on the other side of things. A force buy here from the Swedes. They've had great success with it. There's lots of nades here. Well, there's one nade here, so maybe not.
Lots of utility.
Yes, that's what I meant. A JW. Keen on taking that fight down mid.
I love the Deagle skin as well. He's running the Hypnotic. He's going back to old school, cool. And
if you run like the Hypnotic with a Fire Serpent,
A1S Dark Water.
Dark Water, yeah, I'll give you that. Or Boom. Yeah, there we go.
So in sync.
That
You're literally naming my old setup.
Yeah,
Minus the Fire Serpent, because obviously I don't have any money. But, you know, neither do Fnatic. They've gone for pistols, they're forcing things up, and Na'Vi are looking to pressure the mid portion as they get up long. Smoke cuts them off. They've got to slow down.
And this is where the versatility of having this utility on the Fnatic players, Crims and Brolin, still with Smoke, still with Incendiaries, they can afford to waste so much time off of this clock for Na'Vi. And Twist actually finding the opener might make things go from bad to worse. Now, still 3 players grouped up for Na'Vi at the top of mid, and Electronic, as he's given that 1 kill on B, that might actually tempt them. He's actually going to spot a lot of players here. And so in the back of Na'Vi's mind, they're now maybe considering that it was the B-side stack. And that's where these smokes come into their own. These get dropped now, and if you're Na'Vi, you've got no choice but to push through them. But Brolin gets blindsided, trying to Molotov out the apartments. And this round has been recovered by Na'Vi. JW and Exist on the other side, and they will just give this up.
Yeah, it's Inferno. You're not going to be seeing retakes on rifle rounds, let alone rounds like this where you get a gun out of it. Fnatic are going to be keen to save that AK. But Na'Vi won't be hunting. Still, of course, wanting to keep their own economy in check. They'll just hold on to the guns and take their second round. An early start to this T side of Inferno.
You've just got me thinking about an interesting debate. And this is one that I would love the folks at home to get in on.
Hit me.
What is, like, the El Clasico CSGO, like, skin stash? Obviously the ones we just listed, but what would be, like, your personal favorites of underappreciated skins back from ye oldie days? You know, be sure to hit us up on Twitter at ESLCS. Let us know. Hashtag ESL Pro League.
Trying to get those at mentions, Harry, trying to get that interaction.
Yeah, well, got to do it. Keeps the lights on. So, no.
Shame about the water, though.
Yeah. No, that's just gone, mate. My boiler's exploded. And
water doesn't come from boilers. That's heat.
Yeah.
Heat water, which is... Okay, I don't know.
I don't know where you're going with this,
no,
man.
Neither.
Right.
Into the eco for Fnatic. Couple of saved weaponaroos around on JW and Exist. And one of them doing a very good job. Exist finds Simple early on. What a sculpt to take out of this round. Brolin going to get aggressive. He catches the timing. The flashbang is perfect from Crims. And Brolin taking down Edward. 5-on-3 here. Now, this is still recoverable for Na'Vi, but they don't want to let this one slip from underneath their feet because Fnatic have really nothing in this round, bar that 1 AK. So Na'Vi slowing down, waiting for Fnatic to aggress, but I love how Fnatic have now turtled inside the bomb sites. They are not giving any engagements the way of Na'Vi. They're forcing Na'Vi to commit into the crossfires that are currently set up. So Na'Vi, who traditionally love to play slow, now need to speed things up if they want to get close towards these bomb sites. Long has been conceded. Fnatic are aware of that, though, so they've got to care about the B-Rap that could come through for Na'Vi. That'll be down to Twist to watch it. Smoke deep on Long will give Na'Vi even more control, but they're walking into the three-side stack here. Contact play for Crims. He waits for one of these CTs to shoot, and then he'll pop his head on up. JW hoping that she can leave him alone. Brolin's going to be the first to fight. JW takes him down from the balcony, and oh, what a spray with the Mac-10. 2 kills. Crims finds another, and that is a flawless eco round for Fnatic. Not every day you see that.
Somehow, some way, I'm lost for words. I don't know how to respond to that one. But Na'Vi, certainly not what they would have liked coming into Inferno, with some of the question marks around them now after that overpassive performance.
They've been going for this by every map, though. I love it. Giving Simple the gun, playing pistols around it. Let's see what they can do with it. Simple can find opening kills, and Na'Vi can salvage weaponry to fight back. Fnatic fall by here with lots of utility. They'll just barrage the bottom of Banana. Na'Vi playing patient, of course. Waiting for these smokes to run out. Simple spots JW in the corner, tries to take him down, but the smoke allows, Flash rather, allows JW to back off. He still wants to fight though, but Smoke will keep Na'Vi contained once again, and they are just getting whittled down when it comes to that time bank. 1 minute 15 on the clock, and still plenty of smokes left up for Fnatic.
And just a slow banana creep from Na'Vi. Zeus is making noise up in the apartments, carefully spreading a few footsteps here and there just to keep the attention of Fnatic at this side of the map. He's done a great job of that. Now, we need to see the rest of Na'Vi land their shots if they want to get into this B bomb site. You are looking, namely, towards Simple here with that Hero AK purchase. 1 flash to get them into the bomb site, but with only 1 man in CT, the lack of smoke might be not the end of the world, but Simple actually going to help out by taking down Edward there, twist in with another, and this B bomb site approach has been torn apart. Simple dropped. And only Zeus remains. Fnatic going to pick up a second. Hugo, we've had some replies already as to the underappreciated weapon skins of days gone by.
Go for it.
Here's one that I agree with. Glock Dragon Tattoo.
Big fan. That was my first Glock, yeah.
That's from Mr. Fabian. He thinks that the Glock Dragon Tattoo is way too underrated for its beauty. I agree. Orp Lightning Strike from Felix.
Yeah, good choice.
M4 Hot Rod. Would you say that's an old skin? That's pretty new. Actually, I don't know. It's a nice skin. I'll give him that.
I'm not really a skin man, Harry. You know me.
No?
I just have a knife. That's all I need.
Fair enough. And yeah, someone else going with the Desert Eagle Hypnotic.
Yeah.
So siding with us there. That's a good one. I'll have to agree with the majority of them. You know, a lot of the old skins are just beautiful, Hugo. But speaking of skins in the game, do Na'Vi have much of it in this round? Tactical pause called on in. They can feel the bite. Pretty much everything they would need. It's a bit limited on the likes of Electronic and Flamey. But other than that, they've got rifles out. They've got some utility behind it. Flamey, interestingly enough, electing to keep $700. So maybe they're just going to look to have him be the man on the entry. You know, look to have him try and lead the charge here. And then you have that upside of not losing the utility on him if he goes down. That does look to be the call as he moves fast into the apartments. Nade going to find good damage onto Zeus.
Impressive that he escapes there, though. Fnatic could have followed it up with sprays through the smoke to keep him cornered. Maybe even caught at the kill as he tried to exit that log. So Na'Vi making their way to the apartments now. Fnatic only have 2 players actually on the A site, and they're both short side as Crims comes in from the archway a little bit late here. Na'Vi won't be pouncing before he's in position, so it still will be a 3-man A-hole for Fnatic, but Na'Vi setting up with utility ready to burst the apartments. No smoke, just flash, not telegraph as they jump out through the top side. Brolin spraying away, he drops 3 and the bomb. Edward now has to try and pull things back here for Na'Vi, and Crim's escaping, or at least trying to, will get caught on the retreat. Exist poking his head out from the library, and Zeus tries to take it off. Can't afford to go down here, leaving Edward alone. But the wrap from Twist could catch Na'Vi off guard, who don't expect it so fast on short. Zeus does get to pit, and the bomb does get planted.
This crossfire between Zeus and Edward is a real struggle for Twist to get through. Exist is pulling the attention away right now, and Zeus repositioning might catch Twist off guard. Just misses the timing on the cross, and all it takes is that peek from Zeus, and that should be the round solidified. Exist still sticking around, still trying to find something, trying to bait the peek desperately from Zeus down in the pit, and he does do so, but isn't able to follow up with the kill. Oh, there you go.
Add it to his collection.
Just a master collection of, you know, clean water on one side and the mystery yellow drink that everyone's having on the other.
Edward only drinks from a bucket, so he's actually got a bucket under the desk that he empties bottles in and then picks up the bucket during.
Is that part of the rigorous health regime that we see him on?
Na'Vi have been picking up, you know, sports psychologist,
and that's the word straight from the horse's mouth. It's from a bucket. It's, we can't explain
why. Horses eat from buckets.
And they are ripped, so...
I don't think it's the water that does it, though. Maybe
what
the
is
running.
it, just the being a horse?
Yeah.
Well...
No, I've seen fat horses. You okay? You're cowering on the floor, Harry. Get off your knees. Stop crying.
Sorry. Yeah.
Get back on the horse.
Well, the Na'Vi side, they've certainly been keen on doing exactly that, right? They're sitting 3-2 up. They take that first buy round. We see the muster. And Electronic, what an opener to be found through the smoke. Takes down Exist over towards this B bomb side. Now Na'Vi, they've got to at least be tempted to see what else B has in store. Maybe anticipating that this is going to force the rotation out from Fnatic. They would be wrong in that assumption, and Electronic going to get traded by Twist. So we're back into this 4-on-4, and this A-side stack still undiscovered on the Na'Vi side of things.
Ooh.
Oh, Brolin is very patient in the boost. Very patient. They haven't checked him. They're going to boost the man up here as well. It's a jump scare. Brolin now emerging from the woodwork. Boost meets boost, and Brolin bests them. Now it's simple, 1-on-3, and it's far from a simple situation. 20 seconds left, and he's got to try and find some ground inside of A, but being so low, one shot is all it takes to get rid of him.
Yeah, 15 seconds. JW's going to spot him, even if he doesn't get a kill. The swing is there from Brolin. 13 HP for both those players, but they get the job done. Fnatic continuing to lock down this bomb site. And what a round from Brolin as well. He doesn't spot Zeus on the cross. I mean, even if he did there through the corner of the smoke, he's ready for them to boost back up into him. Walking into the jaws of the lion are Na'Vi. And their buy round gone, so pistols are now here, but we've seen them win similar rounds. The issue is, without that solo catalyst AK-47 for Na'Vi, they're really scrambling for an opening kill. Nades towards the top of B. Doesn't do anything. JW's on the other side of the wall, so he does get away with that. And the orb showing its presence, not hitting the shot though. Molotovs will keep Na'Vi out of Banana for now. As Fnatic set up with a triple B, Exist only there early to do two things. One, use his utility, and two, wait for a potential rush. When he's thrown out his Molotov and there's no play from Na'Vi, he'll back off and go back towards A, fill up the archway that was left from earlier. And now Na'Vi, no utility, only pistols, a minute on the clock. Just hoping for Angels to go their way, but against the orb, it's easier said than done.
And with no smoke to get rid of Exist, who's posted up in library, you're going to be hard-pressed to find much here if you are Na'Vi. They try and triple peek into him, but actually able to pick him up nice and easy. It's Flamey to find the D gone to Exist, and now they could look to even wrap through CT. 35 seconds left, and it will still be the A commitment. That is the right call to make. JW lies in wait in CT, and you don't want to test that man. They try and go toe-to-toe with Crims, and he's equally as terrifying. Zeus getting burnt down low, Brolin down in the pit, and he'll be able to get one. Brolin doubles up. Fnatic continuing to build on this lead you imagine with the 5th round right around the corner, because there's only really enough to partially invest here for the Na'Vi side.
They'll go for it, though. Of course they will. SMGs, Galils, and 2 AKs. Far from the buy you'd want at this scoreline, but not really got any other options. We've got JW getting run boosted for the mid-peak, but no AWP there, so Na'Vi won't have presence down the ramp, at least not for now. Simple just holds with the bomb, setting up flashbangs for his team to take top banana. They will do so, but Fnatic responding with utility of their own. That top B Molotov to just give Na'Vi the security. Where did that come from? Did Edward just get run boosted into the open? Because JW was not ready for that. Scope past him maybe. Open in middle. Na'Vi get their man advantage for free, and an AWP that can be picked up by Simple. You can see he's scrambling to go and get that gun. And he's taking it. So Fnatic, I like this gamble. They'll leave B. They'll fully rotate to stack this A bomb site. Exist will be playing that float position between the two. But if Na'Vi execute into A, they're still walking into a 3-man setup.
But in typical Na'Vi style, they're hesitant in doing exactly that, right? They've got a Zeus and Electronic over here towards Banana. Couple of shots now rain through from Exist, so they know that there's at least one man here. The question becomes, will they anticipate the 3-man rotation into A? Simple. He's spotted Twist over in the corner. He will elude danger, getting by. Oh, he's really dancing with the devil here, is Twist. It's not an angle you want to keep re-peeking into. Is Simple on the other side. The A play now looking to come in. 20 seconds left. Crim's inside of the bomb site, trying to buy time. But he'll get dropped, and now all the responsibility going to fall onto the back of Twist, who's immediately dealt with by Electronic, and this leaves Exist alone. A 1v3, and he's trapped in Library.
And Zeus, he spent the entire round just keeping players on B. He kept Exist from rotating when you could see Fnatic rather wanted to go for that 4-man A setup initially after losing JW in mid, but they didn't want to do that too early and give a path into B for Na'Vi. So Exist, he has to play that rotate role, and Zeus comes back towards A to assist his team. No need. Simple shuts it down alongside Electronic. 4-4. Fnatic's money starting to dwindle here. AWP, 2 SMGs, a pistol and an AUG. This is similar to what Na'Vi brought in the previous round, but in fact somewhat better with that AUG. Simple's now taken Brolin straight off of middle. He was just going for the cross there with the AUG. So what an advantage to find for Na'Vi. They're going to try and retrieve that gun out of this mid spot. But smoke going to be needed. It's 2 in the open. Crims will throw that down, and a little upgrade there, but Fnatic still sitting a man down in this one, having to split bomb sites 2-2, because it's so early on, Na'Vi could be anywhere.
Good nade, gonna find a lot of damage courtesy of Twist. Simple just holding this angle, not going to be rewarded for it just yet. Twist. Oh, he almost walks back into the lineup, but that bomb now rotating away from Banana, actually rejoining Flamey over here in mid. This AWP of JW's done some damage and made its presence known. Over towards the A side of things. Crimson JW here, but these rotations are a long way from coming in for Fnatic. If you're looking at this A bomb site now, you're really heavily banking on Crims and JW to hold this push back, but JW just begins this B rotation. Zeus once again is doing a stellar job of selling this fake, and now as he rotates away, they hear his feet pitter-patter down Banana. Now the nades rain into A, and it's all too clear where the play looks to come through. Na'Vi, they will get the bomb site. They get the... Oh my goodness. What? They almost didn't get the bomb plant. Almost.
Wait, why were they throwing it? I missed that. Was that coming from balcony being dropped onto the bomb site? Or
no,
was that just
Simple threw it to someone who he figured would be in the bomb site, and there was no one there. That almost lost them the round.
That was a bit loud. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
I just peaked my mic.
You're right, mate.
Yeah, just a little bit scary. I don't like that, Harry. I don't like that at all.
No, I could tell. Well,
sorry to users at home who no longer have ears.
RIP headphone users.
Yeah.
And you know, it's 2019. Who doesn't use headphones? A lot, actually, a lot of people, I imagine. I don't know. I don't really know much about that.
You
but
use headphones.
one thing I do know is Na'Vi have found a 5th round. They take the lead in this matchup, and that gamble from Fnatic to stack those players inside of B does not yield any results. You've got to commend Zeus right now. He's been doing such a stellar job of keeping the attention of Fnatic at these wrong bomb sites time and time again.
Otherwise known as wrong sites.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, no, that's actually bang on. Yeah, they are the wrong sites, but he's the right man for the job. Zeus is having, there you go,
He's got a lot of commendations.
Yeah, well, you know, I imagine he's quite the teammate to have.
He's won a major before, Harry. Definitely could agree with that. Oh! Molly on the smoke, smoke on the molly. And Flamey getting picked up. JW getting aggressive with one of these 2 rifles that Fnatic foster in this round. They've won this exact buy before, though. So, always a worrying sign. This flash from Exist could set Twist up to get aggressive and go bananas in the top of B. Na'Vi wait patiently on the other side. This flash won't get electronic. He's ahead of it, so coming in, he's going to be able to smoke off the CT spawn. Immediately traded by Exist, but there's the info that Na'Vi needed. Simple's there with a trade in the lineup from JW. 2 in 1. It's a discount deal on this B bomb site, and Simple, he needs to now turn it around and pick it up for Na'Vi in a 1-on-3.
And this was around. Oh!
Never shoot with the AWP when you're alone, because it gives away your position, and CTs know that they can push you up close.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like initially Simple actually wanted them to take the peaks, right? He was trying to bait the peak out, but on the back of it not coming through, he anticipates that, okay, I got to get this bomb down, right? There's like 20 seconds left. Eventually, I have to. So he tries to do it, tries to get into the bomb site, gets shut down. JW, a massive round from him. The hero of Fnatic there will be tying this up nice and early.
Oh, yeah. Add to it.
Yeah, he's a good leader as well.
He's not friendly? Okay.
It's like,
all right.
Yeah, no, he teaches, he learns, and he leads. But
and he's toxic.
Yeah, he is toxic.
Wow.
Well, we've learned something today.
Zeus will be having a word with you later.
With me? I didn't
Not
do it.
you.
I was going to say.
Either Jakey or Ben. I don't know who's observing right now. One of the two. But he's coming for both of you. So you better watch your backs. 5-5 here. Na'Vi, I don't even know. I don't even know who won the last round, Harry, at this point. It seems like Fnatic.
It was, yeah. JW got the collateral,
of
got the double AWPs now.
And that was an eco win.
It was.
That was a second
That's
one.
what I'm saying. JW, the hero of Fnatic, Twist here, but he's not ready for that blistering pace set by Electronic. Not the most threatening player model you've ever seen hidden in that smoke. It's like they've employed a very short man on the other side of it. But here he is, Electronic edging his way forward. Will shut down Twist. Man advantage taken for Na'Vi, and they might just look to offset this with a bit of a blistering pace. Not really what we're used to seeing from Na'Vi, and they do find Exist on the other side. They've got B, but that nade could be monstrous. Alternatively, it might do nothing, but so much damage being done by these Molotovs that Na'Vi are just barreling through. They're all within inches of death. Zeus flashed off the angle, allows Crims to find a perfect double. JW here to toil in trouble, and now Flamey throwing into the clutch. A 1v3 required. Ooh. I think he spotted the elbow of JW there.
Just doesn't want to peek it. That smoke, it's eluded him. Brolin's on the angle. He's ready and waiting. Fnatic, what a shutdown round. And it is, again, Crims and JW. These two players have been, phenomenal this group stage here in Pro League. They have just been making these games so favorable for Fnatic. Great flashbangs from Crims up on the back of Ruins to get back into the bomb site, taking down not only Simple close with the AWP, but Zeus at the back with the gun on Orange. And it's all coming up orange, at least the Fnatic logo, because they sit in the lead now, 6-5. No money for Na'Vi. Pistols, not even util here. Things are looking a little bit sour in this half for Na'Vi. They still have a decent T side though. Fnatic are leading, but 5 rounds is all right. Na'Vi hoping for a little bit more once they hit rifles, but the confidence is flowing through Fnatic's veins. And Twist, he hears ecos, he wants frags. He's going to push down towards the bottom and middle from Banana. He's just waiting. Doesn't want to go further. They can come from 3 different positions here, so he's got to be careful, and they will come from 2 at once, with second mid and underpass being a problem. Zeus won't spot it, and Twist just playing with his food, just sitting here with the information. He might go for the knife. Oh, he's got 2. There it is.
Ooh, not the third, though. So as the result, wasn't even that good a play.
Yes.
Fnatic sitting 7-5 up right now. Obviously it was, you know, Twist, great trigger discipline to not just drop Zeus immediately. You saw him, you know, the glint in his eye. You know, smiling as he lays waste to Na'Vi once again. And Fnatic now are in a good spot over in their CT half. They're sat 7-5 up. There's the buyback in for Na'Vi. And their experiment of giving Simple the gun in these rounds has come to a close. Yeah. It's back to the CZ.
He actually bought up armor with his Deagle last round and had only $800 spare, so that was on him for over-investing.
Well, there we go.
And they don't want to help him out. They don't want to go, okay, we'll make up for your mistake. But mistakes are being made in this one. Flamey getting caught by the aggression of Brolin's. Fnatic's overpass game all over again. Aggression, confidence, and pushing on this CT side. Even in the rifle rounds, they fear no one. Taking a 4-on-3 immediately. Simple has got a gun now. He just waits for his teammates to die. Seems like most of my teammates in Pugs, but except he's actually good. It's going to be Na'Vi trying to bound back from this 3-on-4. Now, Fnatic have split 2 per site, and there is still smoke on Na'Vi to go for this execute. JW watching middle, so he's got to be flashed off this angle, or at least smoked off, because if Na'Vi go for the dry peek, it's going to get dangerous, but missed shot. Zeus runs past it. Smokes go over the A bomb site. Na'Vi start to look for this execute. Fnatic not opting to rotate another man over, but they might now that they spotted Simple. JW getting picked up. He was low HP already. Now it's Brolin alone at the back of the bomb site. He's got to go absolutely ham. He's been playing fantastically today, but this is not a round where he is going to find success. Zeus shutting him down. Exist getting caught coming through library, and Simple and Zeus have made this round happen for Na'Vi.
Zeus cements it with a 3K. He is playing some lights out Counter-Strike. He was back on Nuke, maybe fell a bit quiet over on Overpass, and now we're seeing him rear his head once again here on Inferno. Not ever normally the man that we really focus our attention towards when it comes to these high pressure, high fragging situations, but he's been delivering them today.
Without a doubt, and Na'Vi now a decent T-side to their name, and they could even get more. If they break Fnatic's money here with this rifle round, they could get an 8-7 T-side, which is pretty damn good. They had a similar showing back on Nuke. Looking to go even further ahead here. JW wants to fight middle. He's at least watching for this short side play, but Na'Vi aren't giving him the kill. Simple holding it down, and how patient is JW? That's the question. Does he ever want to go for this wide peak? Oh, he's nearing it, but Simple's moved off, and Zeus has found an entry into B in the meantime, so he may be called for a rotation. Only Twist here with a UMP. Edward's still around A side, so he's going to be able to hear rotations and know what's going on. Simple's doubled back to take down JW in middle, and Na'Vi, they found a pick per site. This is going to scramble Fnatic's defense.
Crims just has to get off that boost, isn't able to find anything from it aside from that early damage and early warning that Na'Vi have taken mid-control. His info gain, though, and does keep Crimson Brolin at this side of the map. Another man to draw attention to in this round is Electronic, who's still lying, waiting in the wings over towards B. You can look to either sell a fake, or we could see the CT wrap, and with that smoke falling, that becomes an even more likely possibility now. Instead, they leave top mid, they rotate back up through Banana. They've spotted at least one man inside of this A bomb site, so they decide to hit B, and it's only Twist here. He does have an Incendiary though. Smokes are plentiful on the Na'Vi side, so they'll be able to extinguish it. It does buy him a few more seconds, but he's immediately dealt with. Zeus, another double in this round. And Na'Vi, they were 4-on-2 in the post plant. Now 2v2, and Simple trying to deal with Crims at the very least. Will do so, peeking wide with the CZ for Brolin. The decision to save is an easy one. He's got to back off. And that'll be Na'Vi tying this up 7-7. A chance to take the lead in the last round of the half.
Yeah, and as said, break Fnatic's money here. This is of course, a situation they found themselves in many a time on this map already, and they've come up clutch both times with eco wins, both times with 2 rifles and 3 pistols. And they still get away with the AWP, but Zeus denies the exit. 3 kills again from the in-game leader. Zeus is having a fantastic day of Counter-Strike. Na'Vi looked flat in general on Overpass, so did he. But other than that, in both these other maps, Zeus has really been commanding the lead for Na'Vi, sitting at top of the board once again. Look at the frag distribution, though. Over on Fnatic, we got it ranging from 3 to 13. On Na'Vi, it's 6 to 9. So pretty damn close. 7-7 as we head into the last of the half. Fnatic are buying up, of course, but no rifles behind this one. Looking to get aggressive with the pistols. JW, he's had enough. He's run right down Banana. They might not expect the pace. He's got a flashbang to facilitate the push, and he's even found an AK to play with. Trade is there, but a 1-for-1 with this kind of buy will do for Fnatic.
Oh, they're looking for even more. Flashes misses its mark for Twist. Exist actually fully blinds him there. It's a bit unfortunate as the flash was thrown deep. But actually, I think it was designed to pop behind Twist, and he didn't realize that. And Exist gets wallbanged. That's a double-edged sword there for him because they hear that they've tagged the man. So they know that he's up close. And now Brolin on this rotation round. Crim's beginning his rotation. What can these CZs do for Fnatic with a full-bought Na'Vi squad of 4 players on the other side?
This gap could be something, but Na'Vi re-smoke it. They want to play no games. Brolin, he could get flashed through if Crims rotates in time, but he is taking his time. Still worried about this A-Rap and potential lurk. There is one. It's simple down bottom mid. He's not pushing. Electronic gets caught. Brolin, that's a gun. He will be able to pick it up as well. Crims is assisting with utility, so Brolin can certainly give a look into this bomb site, but what will he find? Nothing so far. Edward peeks out and finishes off the job. It's Crims alone, 1 on 3. Everyone's here on the bomb site. He's got 30 HP. It's more of a matter of time. There's the first, though. And closing the distance, they could open up for him. He's found some damage, and he will get taken down by the AWP. A little bit of an optimistic attempt, but nothing you could do there. Last round of the half, and Na'Vi will find it. 8-7 on their T side. Damn good job, rather, from Na'Vi, who look to take this third map and bring us over the line. Will they be able to do it? Join us for that and more after the break.
Walk away, walk on, baby. Walk away, walk away, walk on, baby. Walk away, walk away, walk on, baby. Walk away, walk away, walk on, baby. Walk on, baby.
Second half of the third map here between Na'Vi and Fnatic. It is that rematch from the Star Series finals, and right now it is down to the wire. 8-7 was the T side of Na'Vi over on Inferno, and now they move to their CT half. But Fnatic certainly looked good as well. Don't let the scoreline elude you. Picking up a lot of rounds where they definitely had no stake in doing so. This is anyone's game as we move into half number 2.
Especially because we've already seen this exact scoreline back on Nuke.
Yes.
And, you know, we saw that flip-flop. Eventually, Na'Vi being the team to secure it. Over in their T half, they picked up the majority of their rounds, only managing 7 in the first. So, aggression in towards top mid from Fnatic. Fast nades to get them up here. Flashes to try and facilitate it. JW bounding around the corner. There's no smokes down, and yet they're still trying to wrap CT, and they might come to regret that. Zeus and Edward fighting 3 kills. They've shut down the split. And now Flamey might be at B alone, but A, reinforcements are on the way, and B, he's just got to buy time. There's only 2 players here to try and deal with him. And they're struggling at that. Simple's been boosted up to be given another avenue in. He'll shut them both down. And Na'Vi secure themselves the pistol, and they will look to take the lead in a big way here in this second half.
Yeah, 1 HP for Flamey at the back of that bomb site, but he delays them well. And a flawless pistol for Na'Vi. That really sets us up here, or sets them up rather. Fnatic not going for the force buy on the T side as expected here. They did on the CT side after losing the pistol, because Na'Vi are now 2 for 2 in pistol rounds in this map. So Fnatic, just plain Glocks. Could see the apps drop. Bit of a second mid run for them now, although, are they all holding? They're all holding for the second mid peak. Look at this. What on earth? I get doing it as a CT, but with Glocks, man, these guns are trash. And Fnatic won't hold it for too much longer. There's no apps peak. I mean, I will say, you know, I like the idea, because I'm all for you trying to figure out a way to make Glock rounds viable. But nothing given to them by Na'Vi. However, that may change. Simple looks eager to push down this mid spot. Electronic spotting a lot in apartments. 3 from him. Pistols out. Simple will save the day. It's only 1 casualty. And it was SMGs across the board for Na'Vi on 4 of their players. So they're fine with upgrading. Simple gives Electronic the gun. He'll go straight in for the AWP, I can only imagine, here on the first rifle round. He's got the money for it. Hesitating with it, but Fnatic have full AKs. There it is, the AWP, nice and early on.
Yeah, the big green killing machine over in the hands of Simple. And he's going to look to pick mid with it. He'll shut down Crims. He can only see his head, and that's what he hits. Man advantage taken off the bat. These nades finding so much damage already. Twist and Brolin almost dead, and they'll get offered up to these players inside of the B bomb site. Exist and JW left wondering, where did this round go oh so wrong? This was the first buy for Fnatic, and already it's on its knees. About to be finished off by the remaining Na'Vi players.
Although JW might catch Edward aggressive here if he continues to move through short. Patience though. That smoke is still down. No need for Na'Vi to make the next move. And so they'll back off, settle into this 2-on-2. Fnatic smoking short, but not doing anything with it, just hoping that Na'Vi re-aggress. That won't be the case. It's Simple on the long rotate round. He's left Zeus alone on B, but that's fine for now, because Fnatic have shown nothing in the banana since the start. They're making noise up on A as well, so info is here for Na'Vi. Now crawling around the corner. Simple, all the timing. He rotates back off. Edward going to catch JW midair. He tried to jump over the archway. Exist now alone, 1-on-4. 4 kills to his name in this map. Exist is certainly slowed down, but this could be a time for him to speed on up. That's the first. Electronic back in the pit, waiting for him to cross, not fighting too early. 18 seconds, Exist has got to move. He's got to get into this bomb site, but he's not ready for Electronic, who will shut it down with the UMP. Na'Vi continuing on this CT side. And looking calm.
Yeah, sounding calm as well, right? So, Exist, maybe not so much. A little bit of frustration creeping through for Fnatic here. They will be in with their first buy. Sorry, their What am I saying? That was the last round. The first buy did not go their way, so now they have to partially invest, is what I meant to say. But Crims might be feeling fine with that. Flamey's already gone over here towards B. Crims looking to try and continue his tear, his reign of terror into the B-bomb site. Will get put down. Brolin now taking up the mantle, and he's scavenged that M4. Electronic goes barreling through this smoke, but he might not be needed because Zeus has shut this round down. Na'Vi taking a 12th, keeping it clean. They might lose Flamey, but that is it.
Yeah, Zeus has been on this solo B job for a couple of rounds now. He's been having a fine time for it. He was actually the top fragger going into the second half as well. Now continuing that going into, or rather in the second half, not going into it. It's just sitting one below Simple, 15 kills on him. Fnatic, they need this round, Harry, because it's starting to elude them. This game is slipping out of their fingers. 12 rounds for Na'Vi. And one of the last buys Fnatic will be showing us unless they pick it up. Simple early rotate off of B. It's Flamey solo this time. Trying to jump spot over that smoke. It's actually Simple playing more passive. He looked like he wanted to rotate, but just going towards a spawn instead. Now re-aggressing with the AWP. Molotov will keep him back. He goes to the wall bank, but connecting. Fnatic flash their way through. Brolin is fully blind and in the open. Luckily that molly keeps him safe. A nade onto JW, just missing. Fnatic, they've done a good job of forcing out a lot of utility here for Na'Vi, but there's still so much more to get done. Twist getting tagged, and through middle, Fnatic will run.
Over here at B, Simple gets rid of the lurk player, and this leaves Fnatic almost having a hit A, but Electronic doesn't seem all too aware of the possibility that they've wrapped long, and that's something that might come back to punish Na'Vi. No. This round was looking so good for the CIS squad, and now it's all been called into question. Flamey and Simple left standing. Now JW, Twist, and Exist are all so low, less than 100 points of health between the three of them. With these two Incendiaries still up on Na'Vi, this round is definitely doable. If you throw those into the bomb site, you can negate so much ground the way of Fnatic. Simple's just waiting for Flamey to clear out mid, but the time's already too far gone. If Na'Vi wanted to go for this, they really can't anymore.
They can't kill everyone, Harry. That's one thing. Unless they exit through the apartments, Fnatic are going to be cornered here by the mid play. Flamey's there. The other men have gone, and he must have realized that as well, but they are too far out of this site. Fnatic will win the round. And actually, Flamey died to the bomb there. So Simple saves the AWP. That's about it here for Na'Vi, but they did take the early lead into this half, so buying is not going to be a problem for the time being. And that was a crucial rifle round for Fnatic to pick up to actually make this game close, because otherwise it would have been 13-7 with an eco for Fnatic. Na'Vi likely up to 14 without too much of a hassle, but now there will be hassle, Harry.
Oh, the mid-aggression from Na'Vi. Electronic trying to get behind enemy lines. He's towing the line between danger and death. Twist and Exist laying shots down mid, but they can't get by Zeus.
Oh my god, look at JW.
Yeah, he's all the way up in the apartments, but this bomb is in danger of being discovered by Edward. Now peeling away from JW, you're relying on a lot from this flank. And Na'Vi, they've spotted it almost immediately. So in spite of his best efforts to go undetected there, JW, he's been rumbled. Now, they never found this bomb, and as a result, I don't know if they're going to be all too ready for Twist wrapping back through the T-spawn. Edward doesn't even seem to consider that as a possibility, rather. Ooh, a shot from Twist might have given Edward a second chance here as he gets forced away of JW. Very lucky in these timings is Edward.
Nope.
Not anymore. His luck has ran dry. And now into the 2-on-2. Not impossible for Fnatic, especially as Na'Vi. They don't know where this bomb is.
Yeah, they think it's gone B because they spotted it down ramp earlier on and they had no info to mid because Zeus was back on long. So he's now got to anchor this bomb site alone. Already sitting on 2 kills. But not known for his AWPing. He's got to surprise us here because Fnatic double play up towards A. The Molotov in pit will make this very clear. The rotate can come through from Flamey, but it's such a long time away. Zeus has got to try and open up and make this a one-on-one for his team, but missed shot to Twist. He'll go down as a result, and the bomb can get planted with 10 seconds left. Flamey, he'll certainly give this a go. It's a 1-on-2, but he's got no kit, so he's got to speed up.
Now they set up split between Graveyard and Pit. They have that crossfire solidified, so for Flamey, he's going to be hard pressed. He does have a smoke to try and nullify one of these two angles. But he's very heavily reliant on something giving here the way of Fnatic, and they're not going to give anything up. There's no kit on him, so he's just going to look to try and find these exits. Will shut down Twist, and now he runs for the hills with the AWP in hand. Fnatic bringing this one closer. A 9th round for the Swedes. Considering that Zeus was allowed to peek mid with Electronic early and find 3 kills between them, that is a very well-recovered round from JW and Twist.
Yeah, and it's all off the back of that Apps flank, right? Even though JW gets immediately spotted, it creates so much haywire on that Na'Vi side. And he obviously goes back in towards mid, only to take down Edward, putting it back in the 2-on-2, and Fnatic just closing it out on the A site because Na'Vi split up. I understand splitting up, considering the fact that this is not a fun map to retake, so you kind of hope that your defenders on either side would go 1-for-1 and then, you know, set up for another 1-on-1, but Zeus not getting the opening kill, falling to Twist in the pit, and leaves the last player of Na'Vi in a very uncomfortable spot. Fnatic are closing this distance, 12-9 here on the T side. Tactical pause.
Yeah, so we're still able to field a buy here on the Na'Vi side. That's thanks to saving that AWP forward in the round prior. But both teams have their economy against the wall. There's no money left on either side of the coin. Now that will benefit Fnatic somewhat with this loss bonus.
Ooh.
Still having some left in the bank. Nades raining in. I have found Simple early. Zeus now trapped out on a limb here. Alone at Banana. Does have a player inside of the bomb site, but he's got to come up trumps, and he'll get bested after claiming 1 life. So now Flamey alone inside of B. Back of the bomb site, AWP in hand, dropped by Simple, and he's got to hope he's bestowed some magic on it. Flamey certainly seems to think he has, as he might have just saved this round with a double. It's Crims left standing, 1v2. Electronic and Edward both in CT, and that smoke is going to buy Crims that much more time to decide how he wants to play this clutch.
He's even got another one as well, retrieved off of the ground. That's going to be able to re-smoke CT. Na'Vi can't afford to wait out the entire smoke, so they've got to go right through this one. Crims back turn, and the timing couldn't be worse. He was on the angle. He surely would have won that round, but checking coffins comes back to bite, and Na'Vi will win the fight. It's 13 here on the CT side for the Ukrainians. Slowly but surely starting to close out this map in half number 2. Fnatic took a couple of T-side rifle rounds, but it will only take them so far. Luckily enough, still plenty of money for Fnatic, and knowing that Na'Vi only had 1 player surviving in the 1 rifle round they do win means that not only is this buy going to be limited, but all it takes is Fnatic to get their 10th round to instantly reset Na'Vi.
It's a high-risk, high-reward play from Fnatic, right? I mean, because the flip side of this is you lose this round, and then you are broke, and you're force buying what you can until the end of this game. Now, thankfully, it will be quite a lot for the Swedes. They have got that loss bonus still banked up. So I think it's a risk worth taking. It's more, you know, medium risk, high reward for Fnatic. As they stack all 5 players towards the ice side of the map early. 4 players here for Na'Vi, lie in wait, and Edwards made quick work of the apartments play. Crims trying to respond, trying as best he can, but they both get bested by Zeus, who once again digs deep and finds a double. Na'Vi now sat with 14 rounds to their name. And the crushing reality for Fnatic is that there's no money left. That gamble to force buy in that round there comes back to hurt them. And so in this round, a hero AK on JW, investment from the rest of the gang, but enough left so that they can still field a buy into the next round. And that is their best chance at staying alive in this series.
Yeah, map 3 culminating here. Simple again looking for that mid pick, but Crim's a little wiser than last time. It's actually Twist that almost got his head taken off there, but Fnatic just setting up for the B play. It's going to be Flamey and Zeus on the other side of things, trying to hold this one down. Flamey had a great job last time with the AWP, but this time on the AUG. Good nade to put Twist down to 50, or soften up some targets, and these Molotovs become even more dangerous if they come down. But these Fnatic are just going straight in. No early telegraph smokes, no flashbangs. They just fire off with frags, and they'll find 2 for 1 into the bomb site with the plant coming through. Na'Vi going to start to consider the reality of this retake, and yeah, they're not even going to go for it. Edward, oh, yes he will. He looked like he wanted to back off there, but maybe spotting JW getting down B. Na'Vi, they need the next kill to go their way. If they don't, it's most guaranteed the save. And already they're starting to look unsure, and yeah, that kill will only send them packing. This angle's sick, though.
Yeah, it's a great one to save from. Crims should check it. And even if they manage to deal with him, you've got another man there, and that will be exist. They're trying desperately to recover Simple Zorp. And Edward will be able to do so, but there's not much money left for Na'Vi. So now it's them on the other end of this economy. It really has been, you know, the kind of ebb and flow of how this economy game goes. You do really feel these economy changes coming into effect, right? We've seen it firsthand so many times in the Pro League thus far. And for Na'Vi now, what was once looking like a game that on the back of money alone they might have been able to pick up has now kind of turned against them in the same vein. No cash for Na'Vi, and they invest what they can into this round. They've got a 4-round buffer to play with, so it gives them some wiggle room. But there's definitely still the chance that Fnatic can get back into this map.
Yeah, when your best automatic rifle is a FAMAS, that's when you know you're struggling, and only one of them as well. Shotgun on Flamey in mid. They just avoided by Fnatic, who will tuck tail. They send some artillery back. Slow default in this middle portion is we're going to see Simple rotate off of B. Early rotation, because no info to gain off of it. They just know that Fnatic haven't gone for this B rush. So Zeus there alone once again. The Molotov's over mid. That shotgun not going to work at that range. So Flamey gets picked up by Brolin. Kind of gambling with the pellets there, as they always do. Simple now stuck in mid. Could get mollied off, and he'll get shot in the face as well. Brolin takes the entry kill, and Fnatic sit 5-on-3 in this rifle round.
Now just looking to blindside these players in AHAW, big double kill. Zeus just has to back off. But, I mean, it's not really worth holding onto the UMP if you're Zeus. You want to try and take something more with you, so he posts himself up in the library. Brolin seems very aware of this possibility, but awareness is one thing, winning the fight is another. They've all left A with the exception. If he went and got on the bomb, okay, 10-second defuse, bit optimistic.
Fnatic, they're like, okay, we need to kill him now. We can't let him go near the site. And he knows it. He's just playing with them right now, not going for the defuse, knowing that he doesn't have that kit, but Fnatic don't know that. So they have to run through the smoke. He gets another kill to add to the tally, can at least cripple the economy of Fnatic, but it doesn't matter if you don't win that round, that 15th that would put Na'Vi on the guarantee of overtime. And certainly not looking like a guarantee anymore, Harry. Full USPs at round 26 as Fnatic start to close the gap.
Yeah, I mean, Fnatic, they're bringing this one back. They're making it competitive, and that's what they've been good at. Early nades up towards top banana to try and thwart any aggression that Na'Vi might throw in, and there won't be any. Obviously, it is just these USPs. And Fnatic might just look to blindside the B bomb site. I mean, there's no one really here for Na'Vi. They've got, what, 2 players on the other side, just with these pistols. So yeah, they deal with Flamey. The bomb can now look to go down. And this will be a 12th round for Fnatic.
Keeping this game competitive. As soon as we write a team out, they come back in with a monstrous couple of rifle rounds on this T side. Na'Vi hoping for their best on the exits, but Fnatic not even giving them the kills here. They'd rather just save down Banana. They spotted 2 players, at least in this CT spawn, and, well, there's double that. So Fnatic won't be giving any guns, any ammo, any money the way of Na'Vi, so they'll just go for the save down B. It's 12 rounds now for the Swedes. Na'Vi, of course, do have a buy up their sleeve, though. Orb is not going to be available. Zeus just $100 off of a body armor Orb that he could throw over to Simple. Maybe he'll play Glass Cannon himself. We've seen Zeus on that Orb already a few times this game, but it's typically been Flamey, that secondary AWP player, to lock down the B-bomb site for Na'Vi. That being said, I imagine we just see rifles here, and that is indeed the case. So 12-14, Fnatic starting to make this game a reality, Harry.
They most certainly are. We even now have the AWP out over in the hands of Twist. Something that Na'Vi haven't really had to contend with all too much.
Oh.
Lots of nade damage found early in this round, and that's a great thing for any Na'Vi fans out there, as they've been struggling somewhat. That nade in with a bit of a response onto Simple. Brolin creeping forward over here at B is in some danger, but he gets deep. He gets past Zeus and blindsides Flamey up close. Exist is in with another, and he's had quite the recovery.
Yeah, it was such a...
Exist. He had what? I think like 6 or 7 kills coming into the second half, and then, you know, now sitting up there alongside the rest of his team.
Yeah, great recovery. I think Zeus there, he saw that Brolin crossed after, of course, he killed his teammate, but then with no response coming out, no peek from top Banana, Zeus maybe thinks it's a solo player, and he tries to wide peek Brolin. At the exact same time, Fnatic double peek Coffins, and he just gets wrecked. So, you know, unfortunate timing for him there. He tried to play the brain game, but instead he gets it splattered on the walls. It's going to be Na'Vi trying to hold on to guns. Crims attempts to stop that, but to no avail. JW getting dropped on the exit as well. These rifles are at least getting kills for Na'Vi, but kills are not what they want. They want rounds, and they need them desperately. Losing guns in the exit as well. Electronic, he'll get 2 more, but I mean, that's fine for Fnatic. They've won all these T-side rounds. They have a bank to fall back on. They take 2 guns away from Na'Vi in a 3-man save. That would have been a follow-up buy in this round. Now, even if it does come through for Na'Vi, it's going to be severely crippled.
Yeah, it's just got to be the partial investment around this one M4, which... Great news for Fnatic, bad news for Na'Vi. Try and throw some of these early nades down Banana again, but it doesn't really find anything for them. Flamey is still here with a nade of his own, but he'll get dunked down. Twist able to pick up Edward, and Fnatic already starting this round with the man advantage. If they're able to find Flamey here, perhaps from a wallbang, for example, then that would be devastating. This AWP on Twist is continuing to find damage and whittle away at the A-side defense. It's forced a rotation from Na'Vi. They've pulled Simple on round. Still going to keep a double stack inside of B on the Na'Vi side of things. And they might get rewarded for it.
Yeah, rotating around our Fnatic. These footsteps getting heard, so Simple doubles back. Flashbang is fantastic, and Flamey a kill and a half. Crims gets dinked, and the bomb gets dropped. Fnatic will leave it, but they've got to go and pick that one back up. 3-on-3 here. Na'Vi settled with a 2-man setup, and Fnatic know it, so they're going to rotate back round. Electronic, solo pit player here, solo rifle, and the one man who can really make a difference here for Na'Vi, keep this game in their favor. Alternatively, it's 14-14 to Electronic. It is all on him. Fnatic creeping up short. Smoke going on long. He spots 1, 2 as well, gets the damage. Exist going down, and Crims is already tagged. Electronic trying to find the second kill. He kills Crims, and the third. Twist is dead. And Electronic with a solo rifle on an eco round for Fnatic has just locked down the A-bomb site. 15 rounds to Na'Vi. They needed that desperately.
What a time to have him step up. I mean, if you're Na'Vi, you owe a lot to this man. Now they have at least locked in overtime. The buy still able to come through from Fnatic. But another reason why that's so important is, you know, now there's still cash here for Na'Vi, so that even if they lose this, they're not going to be just smitten down by that weakened economy over on the CT side of things. They do at least have a buy to fall back on. Great nade damage early on. It finds a free tag onto Twist, and in with some more nade usage here. It's Brolin on the other end of it. This time, no immediate victor at the fight at Banana that we've so often seen go down within the first 30 seconds of this map exists. That Molotov falling behind him, and he's now got to commit to this fight. He burns in the flames, so Flamey from beyond the grave. We'll find the 4-on-4, and now for Fnatic, they're setting up for the A plate. They've got the bomb here. They've got only one smoke on JW to try and make anything happen, and this gives Edward and Electronic a bit more room to play around with inside of A.
Na'Vi just threw 2 smokes down at the same point as well. Fnatic are going to be communicating that, and they know in 15 seconds, Na'Vi have no utility left up on A. So Simple's rotate here through the spawn is of paramount importance, but do Fnatic even commit? Because they are peering back towards the bottom and mid still. Zeus has decided to get aggressive towards top B to clear out something here to give Na'Vi a bit of room, and Edward will make even more. He finds one onto Twist. All the info there for Edward. He may die, but he can tell his teammates there are 3 players hitting this A site, so Zeus is in hot pursuit, and Simple on the site could shut it all down again. It's JW wrapping the smoke in long. Electronic again in the pit, but it's only 1-for-1. Brolin may be able to save this game for Fnatic, and Zeus is so close behind.
Rushing up through short, trying to take the fight. Brolin in the one-on-one, already bought low, and Zeus has been fragging out this map. He'll continue it. 16-13. Na'Vi take the series in a 2-1 fashion, and Zeus clutching it out at the very end. Seems like an apt way for Na'Vi to take the victory. He has put in a tremendous amount of effort. Electronic, a sigh of relief, and